There's a story that everyone in my small town knows, passed down in hushed whispers at campfires and sleepovers. It's about the smiling man, a figure you never want to meet, but one you can't help but look for. It started with a girl named Lily. She was walking home late one evening, her breath visible in the cold autumn air. The streetlights flickered, casting long shadows across the deserted road. That's when she saw him. A tall, thin man standing under a lamppost, his face obscured by the dark. He was still, unnervingly so, like a statue that had been there forever. As Lily got closer, she noticed something strange. The man was smiling, but it was too wide, too forced, like his face was stretched into that expression against its will. His eyes were wide open, unblinking, fixed on her with an intensity that made her skin crawl. Despite every instinct telling her to run, she found herself rooted to the spot, unable to tear her gaze away from that unnatural grin. The smiling man started to move, slow, deliberate steps that seemed to echo through the empty street. His smile never wavered, and his eyes never left hers. As he got closer, she noticed that his clothes were all wrong for the weather. A thin, old-fashioned suit that looked like it belonged in another century. His shoes made no sound on the pavement. Lily turned and ran, her heart pounding in her chest. She could hear his footsteps behind her, now faster, matching her pace. She didn't dare look back, but she could feel his eyes on her, that smile burning into the back of her mind. She made it home, slamming the door behind her. When she finally looked through the peephole, the street was empty. No sign of the smiling man, but Lily knew he was still out there, waiting. Over the next few days, Lily became obsessed. She saw him everywhere, in the distance, on street corners, reflected in windows. That eerie, frozen smile haunted her, invading her dreams and turning her days into nightmares. No one else saw him, but he was always there, just out of reach. Then one night she disappeared. Her front door was found wide open and her room was untouched except for a single thing: a note on her bed. It was written in Lily's handwriting, but the words didn't seem like hers. It simply read, "He smiled back." Since then, people in town have claimed to see the smiling man, always at the edge of their vision, always with that same unnerving grin. They say that if you see him, you must never smile back, because once you do, he's no longer just watching, he's coming for you.